So welcome back to Carefree TV. Obviously it's a preview for Chelsea's game against Liverpool. I'm going to start though with a preview of the Maribor game which happened in midweek. Didn't play particularly well, but we got a draw. We've basically qualified, haven't we? A win would have, basically done it, but we're almost there. Maribor, their crowd was very up for it. They were a lot better than we expected and we anticipated. I think we didn't. We weren't. I think we thought the job was done and it wasn't. If Hazard scored, if Costa had been onside, we would have won. But I think we've got the quality to overcome Schalke and Sporting, so I wouldn't worry about Champions League too much. And besides, we're doing better. It wasn't as bad as Arsenal's draw, was it? Anyway, on to our away. We're playing the Scousers at Anfield in a match we should win. I mean, they're shit, aren't they? Let's just face it. I was thinking about the other day. I looked at sort of a few players who aren't quite in our first team: Kurt Zouma, Petr Cech, Felipe Luis, Andre Schürrle, Remy, Drogba, Salah. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I think all of those players could get into Liverpool's starting team. That is how much better we are than them at the moment. And we bet them last year as well. They just had Chewy Louis, didn't they? You just sort of carried them to the title, but then obviously Gerrard slipped and messed up. I mean, I couldn't go to this game. I've gutted. I would have loved to have gone up to Anfield, but I know people up there have a very good time chanting the Steven Gerrard chant because and if you weren't planning to do it for me, alright, do it for this, because I mean that would just be absolutely fantastic. Obviously, Liverpool weaknesses is in defence. Lovren is not 20 million. He used to be for Southampton when they signed him. It was like, yeah, he could be a good player for them. I'm not going to be one of these people who thought he was never worth it. I genuinely thought he was worth 20 million. I've been proved wrong. He looks shit. Skirtle, he's so bad, isn't he? Last year, the goals he got going out for corners masked how poor he was defensively. Manquillo and Glenn Johnson, don't rate either of them at all, really. Moreno looks alright, I'm not going to lie. He looks quite good against Madrid. But again, he's still prone to mistakes like he did against Newcastle. Steven Gerrard, the most overrated player in English football history, in my opinion. The amount of praise he gets is insane. But when you look at Frank Lampard, who's played more games, won more trophies, scored more goals, you can't say the fact that people argue that Gerrard is better than Lampard is for me just ridiculous. It's just pure bias. That's all it is. It's because Liverpool, everyone loves them because they've got their fans and the Hillsborough '96 or whatever. I don't care, to be honest. I really don't. Up front, Balotelli's poor. Sarri's injured. Lambert and Barini would both try really hard. They both actually seem to score against us a few times, but I don't see any threat in that team. I see if we don't win this game, if we lose or draw, I see that genuine points lost. I didn't see that against United because I see quality in United. I see them as a team capable of beating us. I don't see that Liverpool team beating us. No way at all. Team which line up for us: Thibaut going goal. I think Ivanovic will be right back. Dave will return to left back. I feel Luis, he's good. He's good, but his positioning, his man-to-man, everything which Dave does so well, everything which Carragher and Neville were going on about Monday Night Football, about what Dave does so well, Luis lacks a lot. But as a backup left back, Luis would be Liverpool's first choice left back, end of, and he's our backup. Centre halves will be Terry and Cahill. Ivanovic, Matic has been our best player this season. He's quickly turned into my favourite player. Then we're going to have Hazard. Hopefully he was brilliant against Maribor. The penalty raised the point which I've been saying literally since I first saw him take them for us. If the keeper goes the right way for Hazard's penalties, he saved it. He puts no power in it at all. There's two rules of penalties: on target and power. If you smash the ball as hard as you can and the keeper goes the right way, it's still, the keeper might not be able to parry it out. It might just still go in. If you hit it as hard as you can and you miss, you don't look stupid. If you just try and piss about like Hazard does and you miss, you look like a right mug. So, hopefully Hazard's learned his lesson on that one. Oscar livened that game up massively. When he came on at half time, I felt that Schürrle's having a nightmare of a season, which makes no sense because he did so well at the World Cup and he started so well. And I think Willian will play because he's brilliant, isn't he? Diego will be up front. He was very unlucky he had a goal disallowed and an absolutely wonderful shot was tipped over by the goalkeeper. So that's the difference in him. He hasn't scored for like 2 games now, which is terrible. I mean, he's shit, isn't he? But he's looked like he could score. That's what Torres, that's what Bar, that's what Eto. When they weren't scoring, you just could not see a way they could. They would always find some fluky little way, but Costa, there's a presence about him. He can do other stuff other than score. So I think that's will be a team. I've said I think that we'll win. Obviously, if you're going up there, you're lucky. I would have loved. But obviously, I'm doing my GCSEs at the moment, so I can't always. The only sort of away games I've actually been able to go to are the ones in London near the start of the season, which isn't that many, and just sort of in the holidays and stuff. So actually, this year's for me doing a channel sort of about away days is worst year to start one, but. Oh well, we're on a 131 subscribers, so thank you all very much for that. It's obviously today. I've got another side point, not about Chelsea. Football Manager 15 comes out today. If you've got it, tell me if it's good because I love that game. I buy it every year and I get addicted to it. And I mean, last year on Football Manager, on only one of my saves, I think I played a total of 9 days worth of Football Manager. Guiding Sutton United. I was at Sutton United, at Wimbledon. I was at Harvard and Waterloo. Got them into the Europa League. I was doing really well before I just got bored of it. But yeah, it's a fantastic game. I don't have any money at the moment because I've spent it a lot on. I spent it on Man United tickets when I went away over there. But tell me if any of you got the game. Comment below. Tell me what it's like. As soon as I've done this video, I'm going straight to YouTube to watch what people have done about it because I love that game so much. It's so much better than FIFA. Anyway, I'm going to the game, sing the Gerrard song. If you're not, bear with you. You'll be feeling the same pain as me and listening to Michael Owen on BBT Sport. But keep the blue fire flying high. Let's go 17 games unbeaten this season, which would be fantastic. Hope Gerrard slips. See you later. Bye.